See? Koken, made in Japan, Tyler. Go for a feel for it. Feel how nice this thing is.
Super smooth ratchet.
It's that way in tight areas like your jet ski.
Look at like an ADD toy. I can like just sit here and just straight up fidget spinner. Yeah, it is a fidget spinner.
Dude, yeah.
Just sit here.
No, it's really nice. So off camera, guys, I literally was just using it here. If you saw the last live stream here with everyone on Tyler's Wave Runner 500, which runs beautifully. We're gonna show everyone how good it runs now. Hey, Theron's in the chat. Here's Tyler.
What's up, brother?
So down here on Tyler's pulse line, I was able to put that hose clamp on down there. It's kind of hard to see, but all the way down there. With the limited area, and this ratchet works really good. I'm very impressed with it. So I'm pretty happy with this ratchet. Nice Koken ratchet I just bought today. If you haven't seen Mac Tool Tuesday for this week, it just came out 2 hours ago. And some people asked for a little follow-up on the ratchet. I used it today at work. Took some brackets off when I was doing an oil cooler on a Chrysler 3.6 Pentastar. And, it's been working really good. So here I just decided to take it over to my buddy's house and just put on the hose clamps just to kind of test it out. But I'm loving this Koken ratchet. It works amazing. What do you think, Alan?
I haven't used it yet.
Here, we're going to have Alan put this hose clamp on and see what he thinks. The hose clamp is over here.
On the top fuel line?
Yeah, we're going to put on that fuel line right there. So give it a whirl and see what you think of this ratchet. But I'm liking this ratchet a whole bunch.
I like it. And just from the feel of it, the grip on it, I can say is nice.
Now, the selector is backwards. Yes. So what is normally on is actually off on this guy.
Down.
But,
shrink the clamp down a little bit so I ain't got to go so far. Put her on.
there it goes. What do you think of that, Alan?
I like it. I actually... super small, and even though I got fuel on my hands, the grip is not like too slippery.
Right.
And it's super smooth, and
Yeah.
the clicks on the ratchet is just super smooth.
Yeah, the way the teeth engage and just the low back drag of this ratchet, I really enjoy it. It's a great tool. I mean, it is on the expensive side. On Koken's website, it's at $139. There's a few other discount tool websites that can have it closer to that $100 mark. I've seen it before. I got it from Justin. He just matched Koken's website on it, so I got it for $140 today on the Mac truck, and it works good. I really enjoy it. Do I like it? This is my own. Oh, wait. Someone asked, do you like it enough, Alan, to buy your own?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Actually.
Yeah,
I
Alan.
like it enough to buy my own.
Sweet.
I mean, it's pretty expensive for a little ratchet, but I mean, that is just so smooth.
Yeah, for
Just-
small, tight areas.
Yeah, like that's a click
Yep.
right there. And I'm barely even.
Can't even tell on camera, but I hear it clicking.
Yeah, and I can,
Yeah, look at that, guys.
and it's holding. Like,
Yeah.
even when I first started out on the clamp, it was nice and tight. It didn't act like it was moving around. You know what I mean? How sometimes you can go like this and it'll just sit there and spin and do
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
It wasn't like that. It grabbed and tightened every time. I really like that. That's super smooth, and it's barely. I mean,
Yeah.
each time I'm moving it is a click.
It's a lifetime warranty.
Oh yeah, and that's perfect.
Yep.
I like the fact that it has a single screw in the back instead of dual screws to take out the gearing.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of nice, easy fix if necessary. This can get a little confusing, I think, but
Just get used to the backward
yeah,
selector.
just get used to that, off is in the other position.
Yep.
But other than that, no, this is a great ratchet, dude. It feels good in your hand.
And one thing that I noticed that's good when I was using it, okay, let's say you're in a position where obviously there's going to be a time where, it's can't talk. The fastener's going to be too loose and you're going to have some back drag. Just what happens. But I noticed right here, if you see how that spins right there, that's I guess it's connected to the anvil. If you put your thumb right there, you can provide that pressure to keep it and keep it ratcheting, which is nice. I haven't had to do that, but I noticed that. I figured that's a pretty nice little touch that they put there.
Yeah, that's good because most ratchets don't have that. So you got your finger down here in the way trying to.
Yeah,
hold
trying to
it
get
while
that
you're moving
pressure.
it.
Yeah, and you can just put your thumb up here and give it that pressure if needed. But it's been working good. I wish I had it that other night when we were working on the Wave Runner. Now that it's almost mostly all done. This right here is a Koken. There is that part number, guys. Let me get it to focus. I know the camera I've noticed isn't as good when I live stream than when I'm just using my normal camera roll, but I'll just word out that part number. It's a 27244. It's a quartered body flex head with a 3/8 drive. Anvil grabs onto the fastener or the socket pretty good. It's just a standard little guy right there. It's not very big. It's the palm of my hand. You know, it's a small ratchet, but it works good. I really, really enjoy it, and it comes in this neat little box.
I almost thought it was a lighter when I first saw it.
Right? But yeah, there is that part number right there. Let's get it to focus. I know that, there we go. But yeah, it's only 72 teeth, but you know, the precision on it, it works really good. So I'm
definitely worth it. Put in your box.
Yeah. Someone said proof smaller is better.
Do is a strength test.
Strength test, yeah, see what this thing can really take. Although, you know, maybe I do it with a bit actual 3/8 drive one than the little quarter bodied guy, because you know these are limited on torque. But you know, it feels pretty durable. I feel like this thing could take some abuse.
Yeah.
But I know you guys. Let's see on this Wave Runner though from last week. So carburetor's in, it's all tuned up, battery's in, everything's all hooked up. The only thing that's left is we have the flame arrestor coming, so we're going to put that there. It just bolts onto the bottom. It's got a bottom plate. Then the filter goes in the middle, and then the cover goes over the top, and then that's it. But I do remember when this thing was running, it was vibrating a whole lot. And actually, this is going to be another test for the ratchet. Someone didn't tighten their motor mounts all the way. So down there, you can't really see it. It's kind of hidden. I'm going to have to tuck my hand under there. There is a motor mount bolt that I need to tighten up. So here, Alan, we'll have you man the camera while I run the ratchet down there and tighten up those bolts. I think it's going to maybe be a 13, might be a 12, I don't know. We'll find out real quick.
Yeah, I want to say 12 or 13.
Yep, they're not very big. They're kind of a small motor mount bolt, if you ask me, which actually, they might have the socket out. Let me step over the charger cable here. See what we got. Where did they put the socket? Step over. By the way, everyone, I'm at my buddy's house. These are not my sockets, so...
Yeah, it sucks going through somebody else's tools for sure.
Yes, it happens. That everyone uses and no one seems to put them back where they go. Great. This sucks. Can't find this socket. I'm gonna look if they put it over here, maybe.
Maybe up on the bench over there.
You know what? You're right. I think they probably did. I think it is over here. Nope, nope.
Oh, that's too big a one right there with the extension in it. By the pumpkin lid there.
Yeah, that is too big. Okay, guys.
Well,
So this is embarrassing. We don't know where the socket went. Great.
Yeah, outboards are good to work on. You know, at least they're.
Well, the thing
Ouch.
is this Yamaha Wave Runner 500, that's literally an outboard motor they just put on its side.
Yeah.
The later 650 that replaced this one. Okay, half works, so we're going to run with a half, guys, because that's what I could find.
When in doubt, standard it out.
Exactly. So we're going to go down here. You can't see it at all, guys, so unfortunately I can't really, you know, get that camera down there. But
Yeah, see, you can kind of see Pablo's hand moving down there.
Yep, I'm down there. Okay, so I'm on the fastener.
Shine it right here.
Oh, get this, guys. You know why this motor mount bolt isn't tight all the way?
Because it ain't in there?
No, dude, the threads.
Or stripped.
Dude, yes. Or, you know what? Or is this bolt too long? No, it was just bottomed out. I'm going to have to washer it out so it can make pressure on it.
There you go.
That's what it is. So we're gonna have to get some washers and fix this. But here I am in a small, tight area. This little tiny ratchet down there, guys. And it's working really good. I am very happy with this little ratchet. It's doing quite a good job.
That's why electricians shouldn't tighten down bolts.
Though actually they should. They torque down all the lugs on the panels or else it can arc and cause a fire. There we go. Running this bolt out.
I actually got a pretty decent view.
Yeah. I mean, you can't see the bolt. You can just see my hand swinging down there. Okay.
I can kind of see that. You can kind of see the side of the motor mount.
So we got his bolt out. So it's a little too long, guys. So I'm going to go over here, find some washers to space it out. We had about, I'd say about a finger length of gap where this thing bottomed out, and there was, you know, bolts just too long. So we just grab some spacers or some
What's up, Huffy?
washers to use the spacers. And
I got to check out your YouTube channel, man.
whose YouTube channel?
Huffy.
Oh, yes, yes.
There's Pablo over there looking up stuff.
Alright.
Oh, don't worry, man. I will. If you can, send me a link.
Another. You know, what if Cornwell Scott hopped on? Now he's too busy restocking the truck. You know,
Awesome. I'll look that up when I get home tonight, Huffy.
You know, I don't know if Cornwell Scott watches the live streams.
I don't think he does. I know he watches the tool videos.
Yes, he does. I know Justin he's embarrassed to hear his own voice, so he won't watch his own videos. He'll watch all the other ones.
But he knows I bought some Cornwell tools, so he must watch something for at least a little bit.
No,
right?
he does. He does. I know he does. It's funny. All right, guys. So, a little bit of a tight area right now. I'm just kind of get it in by hand. So you can't see. So what I like to do is I kind of close my eyes and visualize it going in the hole and threading in, and then you'll feel it grab, you know? I feel like every mechanic does that, right?
Yeah.
You can't see it, so you have to close
Yeah,
your eyes.
every technician is a blind technician, right? You have to feel by your hands. That's why they say mechanics make the best lovers. Because we're good with our hands.
So now, oh, not to mention, there's like a hose on top too here that kind of limits the way, or not this hose, this starter wire. I will say working on stand-up skis is a lot more fun than sit down. There's so much more.
Yeah.
So right now the bolt's a little too high up, guys, so I can't get the ratchet because just the way everything lines up, the cable's in the way, so I'm running it down by hand real quick. All right. And it's at that moment, like I was talking earlier on Mac Tool Tuesday, you know, when it's too tight for you to do it by hand, but a ratchet that's kind of low quality would have a lot of back drag and not really be moving very good. So we've got the token and
Absolutely right, David. Blind until we bang our knuckles. And then we're not only not blind, we're also not mute.
yeah, exactly.
You learn every new cuss word in the book.
Yep. Go running it in. One thing though is this hood prop gets in the way. Yeah, couple there we go. Actually, I can kind of see it right here, guys. I stick my head and look through the intake. There's the bolt.
Yeah, we can't look past your head, Pablo.
I know, it's in the way, guys. Sorry.
Actually, kind of see where he's at right down there. You get a good shot of his hand. I mean, it's a tight spot where this motor mount is.
Yep. Oh, and get that. So also we'll hit the case. See?
Yeah.
So I do have to go down by hand, unfortunately. Or I could just go in there with a wrench, which I think there was the ratcheting wrench out here for it. You know, sometimes not
Actually,
one tool doesn't work perfect for everything.
What's this up here? Hold this right quick.
There should be a ratcheting wrench up there.
12 millimeter right here.
Perfect. Someone asked, so what happened to the Snap-on truck? Simple, guys. Snap-on technically isn't in our route, but Snap-on corporate lets them come to our route. So they pretty much come by whenever they have time. So that's why Snap-on videos get made only when they come. So we don't see them that frequently. If we're lucky, maybe once a month, but it's looking like more once every 2 months is when we see Snap-on.
Or when Danny, the horn dog, is at the shop, then he'll show up because he owes them a ton of money, so they show up to get their payment. We don't owe them any money, so they don't want to show up.
Right. Which, I mean, I'll buy stuff from them, and
I
do
get it,
my
but that's...
auto payments, and then I pay it off, you know. And but the next time I see them, I already paid off the original thing I bought from them, and then rinse, repeat, and that's just kind of how it goes. But yeah, we do not get Snap-on very often. That's why there isn't a lot of Snap-on videos.
Yeah, so regardless whether I carry a balance on Danny's truck, I highly doubt he'd showed up anyway. And I wouldn't buy any tools from him because he's ignored me multiple times on the truck, dealt with tire guys over dealing with a mechanic who's going to spend more on his tools. So I got no time for him. I'll buy direct from Snap-on before I buy a tool off of his truck.
Yeah, so, you know, guys, on this live stream, I mean, yeah, we're just, you know, I will. So that's why on the Snap-on truck, it's usually just me on it.
That's not Pablo's opinion. That's my opinion.
Yeah, yeah, that is Alan's opinion.
That is not Pablo's opinion. Pablo doesn't have that opinion of himself. I've been doing this for 24 years, and I'm not going to be treated like that by a tool guy. It's just not going to happen. You're not going to get my business. I get good service through Mac, through Justin, through Mac, and Cornwell Scott. So that's where I'm going. If I need something warranted, I'll just turn it in to Snap-on. Yeah, it may take a little while, but let me see the Santa Rosa question. No, we're in Windsor.
All right. So now, guys, I've been able to tighten that there up in a tight area. And let's see, did I space enough washers down in there?
Yeah.
Yes, I did. The nut is now secured. This little ratchet did really good. You know, I did put some torque down on it, but obviously this is only a half-inch head on it, so it doesn't require a whole lot of torque, but tighten that motor mount down, and pretty good. I'm loving this ratchet, you know, in a tight area right there. Like the ski, and didn't skip a beat. Grip is comfortable. This just, so far, I'm really liking this ratchet, guys. Maybe I'll do a video just kind of comparing all my ratchets and just talk about them and see what you guys, you know, just opinions and stuff. But yeah, I'm liking this ratchet a lot, guys. Let's see, anything else that needs to be tightened up?
You know, you're absolutely right. You can use Cobalt and Craftsman, but the problem is in our type of shop, we do so much, they just break. And I don't have time to run down to the hardware store or to the local Lowe's, who is the only place that carries Craftsman anymore, and replace them.
Hey, Tyler didn't tighten up his motor mount bolt, guys. So if you recall 2 live streams ago, I believe, yeah, when the engine went in on this thing and he tightened up the motor mount bolts. Dude, he did not tighten up these hard to reach ones. The other ones are tight, but this one was loose too. All right, so we've just tightened up the second motor mount bolt with my hand all shoved up under the intake. I'm gonna check all the other ones. 2 out of the 4 were.
Apparently, we're not the only ones with a Snap-on guy that shows up when he wants.
Oh, why? Someone else said that too?
Carrie Gale.
Really? Yeah, it happens though.
Says, yeah, my Snap-on guy shows up when he wants. Haven't seen him since the week before Thanksgiving. Been thinking just ordering straight from Snap-on. My Mac guy shows up every week. Yep, and that's basically the way it is with us too.
Yep, it is.
And it sucks because 90% of my tools are all Snap-on, and now I got to send them in and wait weeks to get them back.
Yep, unfortunately, that's how it goes, but, yeah. Oh, you need a bumper from Pick and Pull Windsor. Yep, we're right across the street.
Yeah, literally look at our shop. I look back at Pick and Pull every day.
Yep.
Matter of fact, we watched the fire that was there a couple months ago.
Yeah,
when a guy was torching something and caught the engine on fire and caught the tires on fire.
Yep, it happened. So let's see, what else does Tyler need here? Okay, he's gonna need a
Seems to me like they need to get out here and help work on this damn thing.
I know, but you know what? I think last time I just made too much fun of them. That they did not like that. So I'm gonna get some bolts here. Here, Alan, I'll pass you the camera. Or, yeah, here, I'm gonna go grab some bolts over here real quick. So bolt down the fuel tank, because that's the last thing you need is your fuel tank.
Yeah, flopping around. Can't have that.
But,
Missing the bolts up here. No bolt in there. It's just flopping around. Can't have that.
You know, all these are probably going to be a little too long.
Yep, Mac for the win, that's for sure. You know, I really like Justin. He has been one of the best Mac tool guys in my 24 years of working on cars. He has a truck full of tools instead of toys like most Mac guys have.
Toys.
Die-cast toys and plastic toys for people's kids. Nobody wants that. We want tools, man.
Okay, that'll work. Let me get a washer, and then we're going to tighten down that tank. But, yeah, working on watercraft, though, they're pretty fun. Just because the reward. Going out on that lake, ripping this thing around, just can't beat that.
Sorry, I had to unstick the cable. Camera might have jumped around.
These things are a whole bunch of fun. Okay, push that tank down, which it is. Get it started. Get this little coking in. Let's see how that goes. So I started this bolt pretty loose. The holes don't really line up the best. There it goes. Holy cow, guys. It's just going and up. Hell yeah. Obviously, I'm at a bad angle here. Trying to get the camera in and, you know, not block the view, but there we go. That there is snugged on. I believe he is missing one more bolt over here.
Front. Right up in front there.
Yeah, one up front, one in the side. Dude, this thing did not have a single bolt in the fuel tank. The only thing holding it in was the pressure from the...
So, Dogbone TC, do I know of any good shooting ranges in Sonoma County? Yeah, there's a good shooting range in Petaluma out by Tamales. There's, most of the places I go are like Cow Mountain. You have to kind of go up into Lake County. I go up shooting in Pillsbury. There's Indian Valley Reservoir up by me that is a good shooting place. But there's no real good shooting ranges other than the one that's in Petaluma, which is an outdoor range.
Oh, guys, check this out.
What's up, Haywire RC?
So here, down low, here's a perfect area. Look at the swing. There's not a lot of room to swing. You got the tank and you got the ski in the way. So here I'm going, and I'm still able to get it to tighten up. I'm making progress. It's working really good.
This one guy, Haywire RC.
Look at
the only
that.
thing I've ever fixed Yamaha was speakers.
And there we go. Tightened up that bolt. Oh, nope, it's still going. The threads are a little dirty, so just got to keep it going.
This guy's buddy turned one of these into a mini jet boat, which
There we go. That bolt is now on. So, onto the front.
it's already kind of a jet boat. That's why it's called a jet ski, right?
That's one thing I want to build is a mini jet boat. That will be a
Inch
whole
by
lot
inch,
of
Pablo, I'm cheering for you. That's Haywire RC.
fun. Awesome. He makes some good bashing videos with his Nitro RC cars. That Low Z LST. That thing is badass. All right, got that front bolt on. A lot more room.
Wow,
over
so apparently in Canada they need some sort of license to work on cars?
there. Really?
Yeah.
What? The lights are on. Here we got Kyle eating as usual. His healthy meal he just cooked up. Chef Kyle.
Huffy's telling you to put a 12-inch extension on it.
Nah, I don't need to. I'm just working down there. What do you think of this little ratchet here? Feel this.
Yeah. Of course, Kyle's the one guy to show up with food.
Yeah, you're at my house at dinner time. What is this?
No, Koken. It's Japanese.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Chode ratchet.
Chode ratchet. Works good for the skis, though.
Yeah.
This would have been perfect working on Kyle's ZXi over there. Oh, man. That thing is, it can be annoying at times, but it makes up for it and how much fun it is to ride.
Not as bad as a fucking
Oh, yeah. The Arctic Cat. What do you guys think about Arctic Cat snowmobiles? I know this here is a ski, but, yeah. What do you guys think of them? I know the skis are a pain in the ass to work on. Well, I didn't work on it. He did, so. I just had to kind of watch and observe. But it is a fun ski to ride.
Yeah, they are fun.
They are. So.
Can't wait till next summer when I come out with you because I'm going to show you how to actually ride these fucking things.
Oh, okay. Y'all hear Alan smack talk over here. You know what, Alan? I think what you need to do
Hey, man, I was riding these skis when you guys were still in fucking diapers.
I think you need to buy one. Dude, you need to buy one, dude. You got the room to store it.
Yeah, I will eventually. That's probably next summer.
Or buy one in the wintertime. Dude, you can get one for free. I think he needs to get a ski, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then your parents have a ski, and then we have our skis. We're going to be out there like 12 of us.
Then I can do like my fishing videos while y'all are over there. I'll just go out on the line and start trolling behind the ski, catching fish all day.
Hell yeah. Out fishing the bass boats.
Everybody laughs at me when I tell them I used to troll behind one of these. And
Dude.
Like before they made jet skis and Sea-Doos that had fishing poles and rigs on them, I was trolling off the back of this thing.
Yeah, and they got like 20-foot jet skis.
Yeah, dude, there's jet skis. Like, I went to the dealership, and there's one, a new Sea-Doo, that is from here almost to the end of the trailer, and it's just the ski. Thing weighs like a little over 1,000 pounds. Yeah. No, Alan did not take my hat. I don't have my hat on. I don't even know where it is.
Mine. See, Pablo's that Richie guy, so he's got Bluetooth. I'm poor white guy from Lake County, and I can't afford no Bluetooth. Actually, it's not Bluetooth. It's more like pink tooth.
Pink tooth, or is it no tooth?
That's my lady yelling at me.
But well, guys, what's up? Oh, I'll flick it on. So Tyler, those motor mount bolts that you said that I got it. Yeah, they were freaking loose.
Yeah, I know. 'Cause we fucking turned the fucking engine on.
Yeah.
I didn't tighten them that good.
Yeah. So
Bogged all the way down.
one of them was too long, so I ended up putting washers on it to, make it work. So we're good now.
What a man.
Arctic Cat ones are too long too.
Yeah. Yep. Kyle knows what I'm talking about. Someone says they got a 2002 CRV they love. That's what Haywire said. They're great. What's the most common flaws with ski engines? The most common flaw is just over time, the top end wears out on them. If they're oil injected, the oil pump fails, and then you don't
clean them out, shut the fuel system off, and run it, which you can't do with oiled gasoline because you'll gum up your carburetor.
And letting it sit with water in the exhaust and everything. You got to blow it all out.
That's why
especially when you sink
on
it.
The trailer, you're supposed to pull it up and go vroom, 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 until no water comes out the back, and then shut it off. It only takes a couple seconds.
Yep. Do we do cars? Yes. We work
Yes,
on
we do
cars
cars.
for a living.
I try not to, but they con me into it every day at 8:30.
Some dude fucking asked me to do a side job today.
Really? On what?
Put lights in. You side
Oh.
work? I just went, no.
No. Kyle's like, I'm good.
Oh, I'll leave you a list of my cards. You can just hand my card. Here, this guy does.
For electrical work?
Yeah, why not? I don't mind getting sparked up every now and then.
Sure,
I just walk up there, go like this, wrap some tape on it. Yeah, it's good.
That's all I ever need to do.
The closest I ever got to electrical work was when I was young. I was 19, just had my daughter, and they came and shut my power off. And I took an extension cord,
Yeah.
and I went up to the pole where it comes in on the house, and I took 2 screws, wrapped the wires around the screws, and screwed them straight into the pole. And then went down to the bottom. Well, before I screwed them into the pole, I went down to the breaker and hooked the other end of the line to the breaker, and then screwed it to the pole. It was good until the wind started blowing.
So then what?
Then the screw would go like this and go brr, and the lights would flicker a little bit, and then they'd come back and they'd be on.
Okay.
It lasted probably 2-3 months before PG&E came out and was like, God damn it.
Dang, that is pretty funny.
Yeah, I was scared shitless doing it too. Holding the wire and the screw.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, it's sparking.
No, it's going to if you're doing that.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. Someone said their dad had a shop, but he sold it. Man, that sucks. I wish my dad had a shop, dude. Be working on cars there after work. Working on the skis, have a lift the ski up. I don't know how we do that. Maybe with some straps or something.
Yep.
Get under it.
Under the hook, and just like an engine hoist.
Yeah, that would be cool.
The legs on the rack will come out. You just put them on the lip right here.
Someone said that's Lake County activity if I ever heard of it.
Yeah.
The Allen
Yeah.
story. Well, that happened in...
Well, luckily, I didn't live in Lake County when I did that. I lived here in Sonoma County when I did that.
Dang.
But yes, that is some Lake County freaking activity right there. Some shyster stuff. That's what happens when you're broke and you have a kid and you need to keep the house warm.
Yep. Or you could just light the house on fire, right? Yeah.
I'll go
that'll
to
work.
jail to keep my kid warm.
Yeah.
I think that's a good enough reason.
Yeah.
Do we have a battery straps, Tyler?
There's some in the attic. They fit.
The rubber ones?
Mhm.
Oh, in the attic?
Yeah, in the tote with like jet ski parts.
Oh, all right. Well, that's the last thing that we need.
I'll go look.
Guess we're going out to the attic.
Oh, I'm going to the attic. How about Tyler?
It's right there.
All right. Well, I'm going up there. All right, you're heading out. All right. Later, Alan.
Take it easy, fellas.
I'm gonna climb up this attic. Although Kyle put some nice stairs. The old ones were super sketchy.
They're hard together.
Yeah. Look at that. Flawless. And dude, would you have done if hey, what would you have done if Tyler just freaking bent this up and messed
it.
You find me new attic ladder.
No.
I feel like Tyler would just tell you get fucked and just
That's what you do. You broke my fishing pole.
Really?
that is pretty funny. Later, Alan. All right, up we go for some parts, guys.
That one was mutual.
Dude, what if they just close this up on me up here and lock me inside? Maybe.
We'll see.
They might just do that to me. Okay, there are the parts. Whole bunch of jet ski parts. Up we go. Okay, we're now in the attic. Some oil jugs. Sorry if I haven't caught up. No, I don't work on motorcycles, but Tyler down there, right there, yep. He works on Harleys and stuff. He's got a few. But no, I myself don't do anything with motorcycles. But yeah. Okay. Let's see, battery straps. We are looking for some of them. Okay. Let's take a look. CDI box, gasket set, another gasket set. Got a bilge pump in here. Let's see, where are they? Oh, I think I see one. Yep, there's a battery strap. That is very important. You don't want your batteries to be bouncing around. And there's the other one. Sweet, got a 2-for-1 right here, guys. They're just stuck on this bracket here. But we'll go ahead and pull them out. So, perfect. Battery straps. Okay. Now. Grab the tote cover. Oh, get this thing straightened up. Let me catch up on some comments. Oh, yeah. Rust and seized bolts. That would, that's no fun. Let me see what else. Tell your boy he's got a berries and cream hair. It's pretty funny. All right, Huffy, you have a good one. Harleys are your preferred junk to work on. Yep, same thing with Tyler, although right now he's got a stuck caliper. All right, so here is the strap. Yeah, that was Kyle's strap on in there. But yeah, Cornwall Scott, he comes by once a week. He comes by once a week, and so does Justin. And then Snap-on only comes by once in a while. But definitely, no, yeah, every week I've got more videos coming out. We won't see Justin for until next year, so I might go over to his house and do a trailer video. If not, we'll upload another toolbox tour. We'll see. I know I have to do Uncle Fester's toolbox tour, my toolbox tour, and then I have to do Alan's, finish his toolbox tour. But yeah. All right, so now we're gonna walk on down. Let me just hold up and try not to fall down these stairs. Now that we got these battery straps, turn off the light. Okay, down we go. Don't want to fall down. Okay. Now let me fold this sucker back up so I can put it back up where it belongs. Perfect. Good to go. Okay. So now that we got our straps, I just need to unbolt it from these little brackets. This came off of I think this is from the ZXI. Gonna go ahead and just loosen that bad boy up. Yes, they are. And they also work on their own trucks too. I know Cornwall Scott will do some pretty basic maintenance stuff on his truck. I know he did a tensioner and belt on it. Not sure what else he's done, and same thing with Justin. But yeah, I think now I need to just get this bracket off here. So let me see. I do not have a. There we go. I don't have a tripod. Let me just fix my hair real quick. So I'm gonna go ahead, pry this sucker off, since we won't be needing these for this application. Maybe I can find a hammer. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, there we go. But yeah, guys, what kind of videos do you guys want to see other than the toolbox tour or tool truck tour so that I do every week? I know that once a week on a Sunday, usually I'll do another video, and it's usually whatever hobby I'm working on, like a jet ski or an RC car, or maybe my real car. But yeah, let me know, guys, down below what are the kinds of videos you guys would want to watch. Man, this thing is really on there. I thought I would just be able to bend it up, but it's some pretty good metal. We just have to end up using some pliers here. See what I can do. All right, just twist this bad boy up. Nope, I'm just bending this thing. Of course that was gonna happen. Bend that sucker back where it needs to go. Let's see. But yeah, Knipex. Very good pliers. But man, this metal here is actually, it's on there pretty good. I'm gonna have to grab some appropriate pliers for that. All right, let's see. Can I bend this? I'm gonna have to put it in the vise over here. Yeah, it's gonna have to go in the vise. Man, I hate it when they fight you like that. I would have thought it'd just be an easy, just clip off and good to go. But it's not. So I gotta walk away, go walk around over here, put this thing on the vise. Sorry, the camera's a little shaky right now. Oops. All right, there we go. I'm gonna see if I can just pry that lip up. That way I can pull the strap out. Man, don't want to move that stool or else that whole bin's gonna fall. Grab a thicker flathead, or this will do. And let's see. Can I get it to pry up? Well, almost. Let me grab a better screwdriver and that should work, or maybe even a pry bar if there is one. Let's see. Oh, that might work, but we'll wait. Oh yeah, the screwdrivers are over here. This might work. This is definitely a lot thicker. Also got this old, what it looks to be a snap-on. This might do the trick. But if not, this pry bar here may also come in handy. Let's see if we can get that thing to go up. Let's see. Can I even get this guy to go under there? No. I'll put this phone down like this. I don't really have a tripod. My apologies. I'll just kind of set that right there. See if it works. Probably not. There we go. Okay. Man. I think I should have enough gap there now to pull this out, which I do. Cool. So that's the first one. Let's get that second one done. Go ahead and pry the second one a little bit open so we can get the strap out. And we should be good. Man, you know, right? Using a flathead like a pry bar. What you're not supposed to do. Try to open it up. Ow. See, can I get it there? Try this guy. There we go. Pried open and almost there. There we go. Got the second battery strap out. Perfect. So now let's go ahead and use these to hold down and secure the battery. Let me grab that light, set it up in here. What I'll have to end up doing is I'm going to disconnect the battery. It's a must. That way I can pull that battery back. That I can get the straps on the back and then pull them over, put the battery, and then strap it down. That's usually the easiest way to go about it. If not, what ends up usually happening is you'll go from the back here, and you know what? Actually, on this ski, it's not as bad. I think I'll be able to hook on. It's just kind of hard to see. You know what? I think we'll get away with just scooting that battery over. There we go. No need to unbolt it. Get this latch. Get this battery hook to go on, which I'm gonna have to end up going. These are not for this ski, by the way, everyone. That's why it's fitting a little weird. Let's see. It'll go on the long ways like that. Okay, that'll work. I mean, it's not perfect, but hey, we're just working with what we got over here. This is just a budget ski. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, and this strap's actually the perfect length, so it'll have enough tension to hold that battery down. Awesome. Pretty happy. I like it when that works. When you just look through random parts and dig something out that'll work for what you're doing. So we've got that thing hooked up. Perfect. All right, let's see. How can I put this phone so you guys can see and I can get this on? This might be a good angle. It might be a terrible angle. Bear with me, guys. Most likely, that's not going to be the best angle. Okay, there we go. That's one. Man. Let's see. Oh boy. It's a little bit of a pull. There we go. Okay. So, battery is now held down. So that's good. It'll hold up. Perfect. And see how this thing sounds, everyone. So we're going to go ahead and fire it up. We don't have a primer hooked up yet because we don't have the little primer plunger. So we're just going to have to make do with no choke or primer. But let's see how she sounds. Oh, fired off. Hit. Kind of sucks not having a choke. Probably not getting fuel in. Yeah. Make sure everything's hooked up good. Yep, up nice. That there's where it needs to be. It's on. See if I can crank it with my hand over it right there. Just put that right there. So yeah, she's definitely a runner. Obviously, not having a primer kind of helps with these cold, or doesn't help with these cold starts. So we have a primer in there. We'll just hit the primer, shoot a bit of gas in there, and it'll fire right up. But it's not vibrating as much as it was last time we fired up, because we tightened up the motor mounts. Fuel tank is strapped in, battery is strapped down. So all that's left is once that flame arrestor comes in, we're going to put that in. And then we've got to plug that T off, which is what we were using for the, to tee into it for the, to run the water through. And then she'll be ready to rip. So yeah, well guys, that kind of finishes up the live stream for this afternoon, I guess, even though it's dark outside. But yeah, well, thanks everyone for watching, and y'all have a good one.